Hello everybody, I'm Bear Skills. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Long Dark. So, currently we are on day 103, moving into day 104. So we've definitely gone over the day 100 mark, which is really nice. Really good. And how we doing on everything else? Do have some cabin fever risk, which is okay. Don't have to worry about that too much. Weather's outside. Weather's looking pretty good. Looks like there's a wolf over there. Let's get a drink before we do anything else. Looks like we do have a wolf out there. What do we have for things like this? Okay, we do have our revolver, so let's go deal with this wolf real quick. Do have a few cured deer hide, another one that's almost cured, looks like. Hopefully the bear pelts, or bear hide, cures up really quickly. You know, next few days it should be done, the one at least. And then we can repair our bear coat. Actually, actually gonna head back inside. And I'm gonna find my moose hide cloak. I'm gonna put that on for now. Especially going hunting, because it works a lot better, in my opinion, for hunting than, say, the bear coat skin does. Or bear, I can't talk. The bearskin coat, yeah, the bearskin coat works better than that, in my opinion, because it does give good water. It does give better, where it is, come on, pop up, protection, physical protection, which is really nice for if you get into a wolf struggle. So, and it's only a couple degrees colder, although I wish it was a little bit warmer when you have it on. It's okay. But for right now, we're going to go deal with this wolf. We'll grab the revolver and try and get this wolf down without too much issue. Hopefully he doesn't get on us, but if he does, he does. And there's another deer there as well. Probably going to do, I don't know, maybe a little bit of fishing in this video. But for right now, okay, we did hit him, so he should go down pretty quickly. And I'm seeing if he's going down. He's heading up there. Don't have to worry about him. So I'm gonna go up here, grab this old man's beard that's up here. Having a trouble remembering what things are. Yeah, old man's beard. We got that up here. So we'll be grabbing that, and well, we got our sticks here, which is really good. We'll grab some more of those. We got a deer over there, just in case we want to do something with him. But a bit of fishing probably would do us some good. We did get most everything repaired except for the bear skin coat we have, but we gotta wait for the bear hide we have to actually be cured before we can actually try to repair it. So a bit of fishing probably would do us some good. Probably gonna leave the deer alone for now. We have plenty of deer hides, we have plenty of guts, and don't really need the meat. We got like 2 bears worth just right here. Plus we're gonna do, if we do some fishing, we'll have the fish to do as well. So we'd probably be better off just fishing for the time being. Do I have a pry bar on me? I do. I have a good one. And we do have some fishing tackle, but I don't have much more, so I need to go grab some more. And we're actually going to test it just to see. I'm curious. I want to see how many fish it takes to go down 10% on your fishing line, so I know how many fish we can catch per line before we need to pull it up so we don't break it. Alright, now that's not how you do it. You use it for repairing your clothing, and then you use... Yeah, that's how you do it. My bad. Because it doesn't actually lose condition while fishing. It'll just break if it's going to break. I remember now. Okay, well, it's not too bad. We'll grab some... Anyway, no, we don't have them in here. We have them over here. There we go. Just grab 2, because we got the 3rd one on us. probably won't need to need more. It is towards evening, but it's okay. We can take the time to simply fish, and if we fish a little bit through the night, that's okay. As long as we're careful about dropping the fish off. And we got the revolver with us. In fact, we actually should reload that, just in case things go wrong tonight. It's always better to be prepared. So put that away. Hello, Mr. Deer. How you doing? Hanging out by the fishing hut? I assume it probably would be pretty safe to be over here, considering I did take care of the bears, and most of the wolf that come through here. Take care of them, too. Okay, so we're going to crouch here. We're going to use our pry bar, because that's the best thing to break ice, from my experience, I found. It seems to break it faster and doesn't use as much condition. I think it only uses like one condition per. And let's fish for 6 hours. And be ready to cancel at any point in time if we need to. Here's a fish. About a quarter way through. Another one. Which is good. About halfway done. So we fished about 3 hours. Oh, there's another fish. That's really good. Hey, another fish.
Feels like night is coming.
Another one. Really good. We'll be heading to bed here shortly. This will probably be about all the fishing we do for today. We'll drop those. It is kind of dark, actually. It's one of the darker nights I've actually seen here. Good thing we got the fire line. Make those out better than most things. We can just walk along that. And we'll leave our fish there. As you guys know, we leave that there till we feel like cooking. Then we can bring it over here to the hut and a separate trip, because they are quite heavy. Those ones are like 4 to 6 pounds average, and the other one, the bigger ones, are, oh, I'd say right around 6 to 8 pounds on average. So, do we have food for the night? No, we need to grab a steak, which is fine. And we have water. Cool. So, we need to eat, drink, and sleep. Pretty successful night. I'm actually going to check real quick just to see how much progress that gave us on fishing. Hey, it gave us quite a bit of progress, actually. That's really good. We can get that to level 3 for sure. Okay, looks like we can sleep. Probably won't let us sleep the full 11 hours, but we'll hit it just in case. So that way we don't have to keep sleeping. And if we need to, we can pass time to get to daytime where we can see. But it actually looks like we timed it about perfectly. Curious how cold it is. It's a little chilly. Nothing we can't handle. It probably wouldn't be cold if we had the bearskin coat. There's a wolf there, actually. Seems as though they feel like coming in, which is fine. This one we're going to use the bow on, because I'm getting tired of them running, and they usually don't run if you use the bow. Unless you hit them in the head. You can see his eyes are glowing a bit there. So there's no aurora, so I guess maybe they just glow at night. Okay, he ran off. Yeah, we're still gonna aggro him again. Try and take him down. We do have the moosehide cloak on us, just in case. It should help us a little bit in any wolf startles we get into, but I do want to aggro him and get him down, because if he's hanging out here, it's gonna lead to issues with us fishing, probably, because the smell's gonna attract him closer. He's a bit too close for what I like, but apparently he really wants to be a pain right now on a run. I don't know if he's running because he just is RNG, or if it's because we got the, you know, I don't know if he's just running to run, or if it's because we have the, what's it called? The wolfskin coat on us. Could be either. We are going to learn closer to home. By a little bit. Just because. And why don't we start aggroing him now? We got him there. Take our arrow back. And that about does it for him. So we're actually going to probably harvest him up. We'll use our knife, of course. Do this. That one gut. 52 minutes. We should be good. It'll start getting to be warmed up here pretty soon. It should, at least. And I think we'll be warm once we step into the fishing hut. Got our friendly deer over there hanging out, so he's having a good time.
All I could think about.
As you guys know, we did leave the gut on there. One gut left on the wolf because it'll keep the corpse from despawning, which means there should be one less wolf in the area that can spawn. The other wolf that we hit with the revolver definitely bled out somewhere. So that should be 2 wolves we don't have to worry about. Which is quite nice. And looks like it's getting to be a little foggy. That's okay though, if that's what the fire line's for, if we're gonna fish.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Which is what I do plan on doing. Got our cured hides here. Those are getting to be where they're almost cured. And a cured gut. But we need to drop this off. That, and just all cured stuff. This is cool. Most of these are cured, actually. So we'll drop those there. And do we have room in here? No, we don't. Okay. Room in here? Yeah, a little bit of room. Not a ton. And we'll come down here. We're going to drop off this wolf meat we got. Can't forget to drop the wolf meat off. I always forget about that. I always forget about something that'll make me smelly. Which then in turn draws wolves to me, and then it leads to issues. So we don't want to do that. We want to be as careful as we can. It does look like it's going to get foggy, which is cool. It don't really affect us very much at all. Like I said, we got the fire line here for a reason. So that'll protect us. We can head over here and we can fish. And might probably maybe even hit level 3 fishing by the end of this episode, which would be cool. We do got a nice assortment of fish there. Stocking up, which is good. It's always useful. This is only 43% frozen, which is nice. So break that up. Won't take very long at all. We'll drink. Just to make sure. And we do have food in here. I'm going to sort all this. We have food and water, just in case, you know, we get trapped in here for some reason or another. You know, we have the ability to stay here for probably at least 2 days, I'd say, with the food and water. Smallmouth bass, that's nice. We can go lake whitefish, smallmouth bass. That's like 1,400 calories right there, which is really nice. Cooked up, that should be around, what, 1,700? These fish are pretty heavy, though. And yeah, we are warming up, as you guys can see.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So that's good. Oh, there went our fishing line. That's okay. Let's step out here and throw down our fish. Like so. There's only 2 of those, but we did get quite a few of these bass, which do weigh quite a bit. As you guys can see, hey, one even well weighed 10 pounds, which is quite big, quite heavy. But basically, each one of those bass can last you 2 nights. If you need to. But we're going to fish again. And this is helping with our cabin fever. Should be at least. I'll show you guys here in just a second. Once we're done fishing. In fact, I'll cancel it real quick. And just so you guys can see. Cabin fever risk is 21%. We're just going to step out here real quick. Throw down this fish because it is smelly. So cabin fever risk is at 21%. And we'll fish for another 6 hours. Or however long it lets us. Should let us. Yeah, we can do it at night. Don't need light for it. Oh, there went our line. Of course it did. We need a drink anyway. Not really much there. So grab a water bottle, why not? Just a small one, we don't need much more than that. 6 hours, hopefully our line doesn't break immediately. I think we're on our last one. There's another fish though. Another one. But I'll show you guys how much cabin fever we have after this, so you guys can see. It's a good way to lose cabin fever and be productive at the same time. Because not only are you getting meat from the fish, so you're getting stuff to eat, you're also...
It's getting dark out here.
What's it called?
Time to look
Burning
for
through your
shelter.
cabin fever if you have any risk. As well as, you also, when you cook
I'm
the
not
fish,
sure
you'll
I
have
can
a
carry
lot of
much
lamp
more.
oil. Which is really nice. There went our line. Do we have any more on us? No, that was our last line. But we did level up our fishing skill. So that's at level 3. Fishing time reduced by 10% and 5% chance of line break on catch. So, really good. And not seeing much for wolves. But we need to get this stuff dropped and then head back home. It's getting to be a lot darker than I remember it being. Actually, out here, I don't remember it being this dark. Doesn't help that the snow is really heavy right now. Makes it a little bit harder to see, but that's what we got the old fire line for. Make that out against the ice and the snow a little bit easier, especially against the snow, because it's just basically a dark object on the snow. So it definitely sticks out really nice. And they're quite big, so it's quite a large target to miss. But as you guys can see there, it's really nice. Not really that useful during these times, but when it gets foggy or blizzardy, it's really nice to have. Need to grab a steak. Oh, that's not very big at all. And that'll do. Yep, that should do plenty. 5'30" something and 167. Should do us for the night. Should bring us up to about the perfect amount. We need to grab some water though. Probably need to make some more water soon. And since we'll be making water, we might as well cook as much as we can. But yeah, as you guys can see, we only need 660 calories for the night. And we got 692. So we should be good. And we did just drink. So we can sleep throughout the night, which is really, really nice. And it is early morning. Little foggy. Fog looks like it should probably clear up soon though. Looks like it's getting a little bit less foggy.
I could eat anything right now.
By a small amount. So I'm gonna actually need to head over here. I've been forgetting to do it. Need to drop off these cattail heads and tinder. And let's find some stuff to break down. Yes, it does look like it's getting a little bit less foggy, which is really good for us. But level 3 fishing, it's nice. Really like that. Quite nice fishing. Probably head on soon. Probably start leaving the area. And heading on to, well, different areas. We'll head into Pleasant Valley from here. We never really stuck around there. We kind of just grabbed things quickly. I don't even think we went into the farmhouse. Because we just cut across from... Oh, what is it? The one cave from the dam entrance through Mystery Lake. We cut across through there into the cave. And then we cut right next to the farmhouse. But we never actually went through the farmhouse, looted it, nor the barn. So we should actually find a couple arrows through there. Which would be nice. I'm just gathering a little bit more firewood. Just so we have a nice stockpile, because even if we do leave, it's nice to have a good amount to come back to. In case of emergencies,
Looks like I
something goes
survived
wrong,
another night.
or anything like that. And cabin fever risk did go down. I actually forgot to show you guys that, but it went down enough to where when we slept throughout the night, we only got up to 25%. So, it does lose quite a bit. And with our bedroll, you know, we could sleep at any time during that if we needed to. So it's really a nice spot to, well, really do anything. Fishing huts are really great areas. That's why coastal is a pretty good area. We'll probably spend quite a bit of time there. We'll probably max out our fishing skill throughout coastal. Just because
Feels like an empty
there's
grave.
quite a few different fishing huts, and there's quite close to different areas. It would be nice, though, to be able to make a bearskin bedroll and take that with us. Before we left here, of course. So we might stick around for that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Also, guys, I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking I'm going to switch up the videos. I think I'm going to start putting out, because usually I either do the one longer one or the two shorter ones. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to instead try and make sure I don't do the long ones, and I'm going to try and do 3 short ones, because that's easier for me to upload to you guys, and it allows me to put out more videos for you guys. And there's a few of you that, decent few of you actually, that really seem to like watching my content, so I want to make sure there's plenty of it for you guys to watch. So whenever you get time, or you ever get a chance, you got something to do.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Well, you got plenty of water back at home, Will, so I wouldn't be complaining too much. Plenty of water. Although we probably should drink soon. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. We can drink quite a bit. But, yeah, things are going pretty decently for us. But as you guys can see, when you fish, it does chew through your day quite rapidly. We went through, like, 3 days there in just, 15-20 minutes or so. And we probably could have went about it a little bit faster if we wanted to. So as you guys can see, it is a really nice way to burn through some time. I think we're going to actually, when it comes down to doing things, like heading over to Pleasant Valley and doing some traveling, I think I'm going to stick with the moose hide cloak. All things considered. I don't know, I'm debating between that, by taking that and the bearskin coat, or taking the wolfskin with the moose hide. I'm not sure. Not sure. The wolfskin coat seems to make wolves run from you, which, while that's cool and all, it kind of gets annoying sometimes, and it is completely RNG, so it's not something you can use reliably. It's just something that always seems to screw me over, which is quite funny, actually. Every time I'm trying to hunt a wolf, they decide to run off, and anytime I'd be like, oh man, wolf could leave me alone, that'd be cool, they all seem to gang up on me. So, yeah. Might decide to take that off, put the bearskin coat on underneath our moosehide cloak. So yeah, I'm not sure. But we're getting some sticks here. This would be good stuff. Every stick is like 8 minutes of fire. I think it actually is a little bit more. I think it's closer to 10 minutes now that we have our fire skill up a little bit more, which is quite nice. We'll probably run into a few moose during Pleasant Valley when we go through there. Probably one at, what's it called? Pensive Pond, I believe it is. Probably find one there. There's also a fishing hut there. There's also bear throughout Pleasant Valley. There's actually a really nice bear there. That's actually really, usually at least, quite easy to kite back home and deal with there. So I'll show you guys there. It's a really easy way to get through it. So I'll be showcasing that to you guys. And yeah, I don't know. Things are going pretty good. Trying to decide right now. I'm trying to think of what we need to take with us when we do travel off, because we have quite a few tools. But I'm thinking after we go to Bleak Inlet, we might come back here. Because basically, once we go through the different zones, Desolation Point, Pleasant Valley, what's the other one? Coastal Highway. Once we go through those, we don't really have much else to go. Hush River, I'm probably not going to go to. There's no real reason for me to go there. Not really a great place to go, all things considered. Hopefully it doesn't get too foggy on us. No, that's fine. But there's no real reason for me to go to Hush River. And once I go to the other regions, then the only place left for me to really go is Bleak. And once we're done there, Timberwolves can be a bit of an issue. We'll be careful about it. I'm not too worried about it for the little bit of time we're going to be going through there, but I don't want to stick around for too long. There's no real reason. Once we get our ammo crafted and maybe some tools repaired, we're pretty much good to go. Worst comes to worst, we could always just head to the forge and make a few more tools if needed. So I'm thinking we'd be better off probably once we get done with Bleak Inlet. We'll head back here to Timberwolf Mountain, and we'll kind of live out the rest of our days here. Because honestly, I just really love Timberwolf Mountain. It's my favorite region, I'd say. Such a nice place to live. You got everything you need. You got rabbits, you got deer, you got wolf, you got bear, you got moose, you got fish. All right next to you, really. There's, you really don't have to go very far. All right, here's moose. Bear over there, bear up there, fish down there, and wolves everywhere. But not in huge quantities. You're never going to find huge packs, really. At least that I've ever encountered. The most I've ever seen, really, is 3. Whereas, even in Mystery Lake, I've seen like 4 or 5. But hey, at least we're collecting quite a few sticks here, so it'll be really good for us. Should guarantee us quite a bit of time of burn, if we need to. And really, we shouldn't worry too much. Well, shouldn't have to worry too much about any wolves coming across us, because we did get those 2 done. And we got the deer there. And if the deer's there, you can kind of figure wolves, if they come through there, are going to come out towards him. It's not 100% reliable, but it's something to keep in mind. We did take care of the 2 bears, so they probably won't respawn for at least I don't know, another 10 or so days. I would say 76 sticks. Quite nice. And we did get quite a bit of other firewood as well. What, 9 hours of fir, and another 15 hours of cedar. Actually,
too much stuff to carry.
We can drop, what, 6? Yeah. We're gonna take the rest of us down here to the fishing huts. We got nice fire at both areas. I always like to have at least 24 hours of wood wherever I have a place for cabin fever. And at least that much or more where I'm staying or cooking, because you always need a lot of fire for cooking, because as you guys know, I only try to start 1 fire, and then I try to do at least 2 weeks worth of cooking and water. I like to do. I'm going to try to at least a week, preferably 2. And if I can get more than that, well, you guys know how it is. Oh, Mr. Deer, if you're just gonna hang out there. Of course you turned around. Couldn't just hang out. Ooh. Aww. Oh well. Would have been an extra bit of bow skill. 5 pieces here. And, well, got this stuff here. What do we got in here? We got a book. That's one we can read, actually. For 25. Have we read that yet? I don't know. We'll have to check on that. Still 25 hours worth. Really nice. Wait, 10 points. Quite a bit. It's almost a full level, which is really good. It'd be quite nice for the rifle. We're actually going to take that with us, and we're going to replace that with the sewing book. Because we probably won't need that much time for reading here, because we can always fish our way if we need to use time. We can actually put our bow away. That's getting a little bit annoying. knocking an arrow every time. What else should we put here? Probably a few things. It probably wouldn't hurt to have, well, some stones here, actually. Would not hurt at all. 5. Another can. 5 and 3. Shouldn't hurt too much. Put 6 there. Put stem. Some old man's dressing, as well as 2 bandages. And that stuff. Yeah, because we have more that we can prepare back home. And mentioning that there. Put those there. 2 pieces of coal. Accelerant. Yeah, should do. Got everything we need to survive there, basically. Well, we got a hatchet, we got a pry bar, I believe we got there. Our book for guaranteed fire. Accelerant for more of a guaranteed fire, in case, you know, we don't have the book anymore. Some matches and some meds. And we have the stuff to make more meds here, which we're gonna do. It's always good to have that extra stuff. And just in case, for some reason, I'm only able to make it to, I don't know, for some reason I'm surrounded by stuff. Wolves, or I got a bear on me, I can always just hop in there, and I've got everything I need for any wounds I have. And I got plenty of stuff for fire, all that stuff. It's always useful to have all that ready in case of emergency. Nope, we want cured deer hide. That's almost cured. 82%, 56%. Those are all cured. Don't have really any room there. A bunch of cloth. Right now we're just gonna put that there. And what's the time? It's pretty decent. Let's actually, we should make some stuff. Reishi mushrooms and rose hips. And need anything else? Shouldn't, probably. How's our satchel doing? 89% still. All of our clothing's doing pretty good. Our socks could probably use a bit of a repair. That's fine. We need to go to crafting here, though. Old man's beard. Let's make as many of those as we can. That'll take 45 minutes. I don't think we need light to craft any of this stuff. And we can make 5. We're 1 away from being able to make another. We'll leave a few teas here, but we'll take probably like 2 with us, or 1 at least. We can make 5. It's good stuff. It's good, always nice to have this kind of craftability. Okay, so it's 24 per. Make 3 of these. So that's good. I believe these are for pain. Healing natural tea for pain, and antibiotic, I believe is how that works. So we got all that done. We put 4 in there. 3 there, just in case. And we have 4 of those.
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
That's about perfect for what I want, and we don't need that many antibiotics. Probably don't need that many painkillers either. That should do. Let's throw that in there. I actually need to get rid of those. Oh, we have a book there. Didn't we read that, though? I think we did. That'll be a good fire starter for when we travel. Okay, so eat, drink, and sleep. Yeah, we're gonna need to make water. We've got a few days worth there, but We'll need to do something about that soon. Looks like we got some pretty nasty weather going on outside. So that's somewhat unfortunate for us. We're gonna eat both these steaks. Just because why not? And we'll drink. So, you know, nice 11 hours of sleep here. As long as it'll let us, at least. Alright, pretty bad weather. Well, we're actually going to end it here, guys. I'm out of time for this episode, so if you guys do like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. As always, it's really appreciated and does help the channel out immensely. And don't forget about our 100 subscriber threshold, because we're going to be doing a giveaway when we hit 100 subs of free copy of Long Dark. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys are subscribing. And without further ado, I'll let you guys go. You guys are awesome as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.